Oh, that would have been hilarious.
So welcome on to Fashion FriYay. Hi everybody on YouTube land. Hi everybody on whatnot. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you. You're a wonderful seller, a wonderful human, a wonderful person. I adore you.
You
How are you?
as well. Other than being sick right now,
Oh
I'm good.
no. Oh no. Mommy
I blame
flu.
it on the kids.
I I I'm used to that. The kiddos bring home everything, right?
Yep.
No. I know.
Yippers. Yeah.
My my
Oh,
daughter went on a trip yesterday, well, a retreat with her school. And oh, I'm just scratching thinking about it. And I kept checking her head, like as soon as she came home, and I'm like, please, baby, please don't bring me home any critters, because I'm not in that mind frame. It's my
no.
biggest fear. But yeah, they bring home everything, girl. They bring home
They do.
everything. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And even if they are sick, it's like, oh, but you're my little baby. I'm going to get close to you
Yeah,
still.
I
Crap.
know. And that doesn't change even when they get older. My daughter is going through that stage where she loves and hates me, loves and hates me, loves and hates me.
Mm.
But she did message me while she was on her retreat, and she was like, "Mommy, I miss you." And I was like, "My baby."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Um, so yeah. I love your setup. I love watching your growth here on Whatnot. It's been a couple
I'm just going to
months.
bring this a little bit closer. Pardon
No,
me, y'all.
no problem.
There we go. That feels a
Um,
bit better.
I love. We're waiting for the thunder shower. I think I have enough shelter to deal with it. Um, um, so it's just lovely seeing your growth. You've been on the platform for about what, a few months now, 3 months?
Yeah, like about mid-March, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Hi Kyle. I thought I modded you, but maybe I didn't. But now you're
It's
modded.
Fashion
Happy
Friday.
Fashion Friday. Um, so Kyle is my work husband, and it's so nice to have you guys here. Hi, Chesterstone. Welcome in. Okay, so let's get into it. I have a couple questions that I prepared. So
Yeah.
we're both in single mom land. So as a single mom balancing business, life, creativity, how has motherhood influenced the way you approach personal style and fashion buying today?
I feel like since becoming a mom, I lost my personal style.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, a lot of what I wear is easy because everything just feels so like go, 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 go. Where is their time? Like I've kind of stopped doing my hair unless there's like a proper event.
Yeah,
Yeah, I actually did get to
we're
wash it
this
this morning and
we're in the
then
same
yeah,
we're in the same boat.
it's
We're in
always
the same boat.
just get it out of the face. Yeah. Um but I will say like my like single motherhood adventure is relatively fresh. Like uh pretty much beginning of March. So
Mm-hmm.
I will say that I've had moments of kind of feeling like I'm coming back to me, and there's a little bit more time to look at fashion. Um, so that's a positive. But yeah, when it comes to motherhood, it's what's comfy. I am wearing flat shoes now. Oh my goodness, since having kids. Like I can do little kitten heels at work, but they're off when I'm sitting at my desk or something. Like I'm just like, what? And I used to be like back in the day, and I'm sure you were as well. Like I was in those like 3+ inch heels. And even if I had a few drinks in me, like I got complimented on the way I walked. Like I could strut in those shoes. Not now. Like I'm gonna break something. It's sad a bit, but
It's not sad. I'm right there with you. Um, Also, I just want to mention, if ever I ask a question that you feel is off limit, I'm not gonna. I don't plan on asking you any questions that are off limit. But if there ever is a question you feel is off limit, just call
yeah.
me out.
Yeah,
Um,
no problem. I think I mentioned to you like I'm pretty much an open book. Like there's
yeah,
good and bad throughout all of me and I'm cool chatting
I,
about it.
I respect you as a single mom going through the process. So I just want to mention that because we're the same girl. We're the same.
Yeah.
As far as your fashion sense, I'm the same when it comes to shoes. I went to an event with my daughter. My daughter had a big event, and I bought the most fabulous shoes, which, by the way, I'm going to be selling on the Ray train. Either I haven't decided if I'm going to put them in Sunday's show or if I'm going to put them in Sunday's show or if I'm going to put them in next week's show. They are Rosha. Um, but I was like, I'm just not a heels girl anymore. They're fabulous. They're perfect for the opera, but I'm not a heels girl anymore. Um, and they're kitten heels. They're not high or anything. Um, but you know, I I went through a fashion transformation. I'm still like you. Believe it or not, 75% of my days are just grab something quick, get the kid to school, and be
Yeah.
comfortable. So I feel you. And I've sort of kind of found my way in that process. Something that I'm learning to love as a girl mom, but I encourage it as any type of gender parent. Um, is enjoying to dress up with our kids. So like making it play. So uh, costume jewelry. We still have our tickle trunk. We still have one that we, uh, a lot of stuff we get from Sassy. Um, so we're a family that really loves to dress up, to play with dress up, and I think that although I know that exhaustion that you're feeling right now and a lot of emotions that you're feeling right now, I promise you you'll find your place and you'll remember this conversation. You'll remember this conversation. Um, Girl moms are fierce. And if that offends anybody by me like calling out gender, I girl moms are fierce. I just that's been my experience and from knowing other girl moms. Um, okay, you're from the West Coast.
I'd say moms in general are fierce, but
Yeah, moms in general.
there's like an
There's some
extra
extra.
spice to
Yeah, yeah,
girl
yeah,
moms.
yeah. Because like, there's. I'm not a big fan of Louis C.K., but he said it perfectly in one of his comedy skits. He's like, "Boys will fuck shit up, but girls will fuck you up." When he's talking about his daughters, he's like, "Boys will fuck shit up, but girls will fuck you up." And I'm like, yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
Yeah.
That's about right. Um, you're in the West Coast. You're
Yes.
in Vancouver.
Close to. I'm in Delta, so
Okay, near in that
the other
the
side of the
greater
bridge.
Okay, in the
Yeah.
greater area.
Yeah.
So you West Coast has a great contemporary fashion scene. Lots of energy. It's known for like its relaxed and effortless kind of vibe, but still very trendy. Um, what do you think defines that style compared to the rest of Canada right now?
Oh, geez. Um,
You can always say pass too.
yeah. I don't know. I think maybe like the weather has a big part, plays a big
Mhm.
part in
Mhm.
it. I don't know. The the marijuana smoking. Not that I do that myself, but the laid back vibe. You know what? I'm not too sure because I don't feel like I've ever really been kind of in touch with like the fads and stuff. I've always just kind of done my own thing. But I do see that like when I'm out walking downtown or something like that, or even like my sister had this like effortless, cool kind of look. Like, how do you put that together? Because I try that and I'm just like, nah. Like you and I were
Promise you, you're
talking about like
effortless.
kind of
You're
yeah.
effortless cool. I promise you are. I love honestly, just just a white t-shirt is perfect. Honestly, it really is perfect. It's you can never go wrong with a t-shirt with a white t-shirt. Can never go wrong with
True.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have wonderful skin. But
Oh, thank you.
you're
Thank
welcome.
you.
But go
It's
on.
the
I'm so
lighting.
sorry.
It's the lighting. Come on.
No, no, no. You're gorgeous.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you. Um, but yeah, like I don't know, like I think you and I were talking about that like oversized, like
Mhm.
how can people pull that off? And a lot of people pull that off out here. I yeah, it's not me. I've always kind of been more leaning towards like a classic look, like the pencil skirts. And I mean maybe that's because I've always kind of worked in an office environment as well.
Mhm.
And unfortunately we spend, well, now that I'm working from home there's less time spent, but it used to be you spend far too much time at work, and so that's where a majority of my clothing was. um but I don't know really what drives the clothing vibes out here. The weather, I don't know. The
Absolutely.
beaches, maybe it is that we have, sorry, like, as I interrupt you, I apologize, there's
No,
my
no, no.
ADHD.
I was about to interrupt you. You're my guest. Go for it.
um It could also be the fact that we have the beaches, we have the mountains, we have like so much outdoor life to explore out here, and the variety of it as well probably plays into it.
Yeah. And you guys didn't have snow this winter. You lucky bees. You like we were
There's
drowning in snow and like and then I hear you guys didn't even have like a little yeah, they didn't have any
no,
snow
no, 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 no. I was at work and snow was falling once. We didn't get enough
once.
to go home, but
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
yeah.
Um okay, a lot of people romanticize the fashion industry, but building a business and working from home while raising kids is a whole different reality. What has been the biggest challenge and biggest reward of navigating both worlds at the same time?
Whew. Um, Biggest reward, let's start with that. I finally feel kind of like I'm doing something for myself. Um, and I like how it's kind of, you can do it on your own time. Like, I mean, unfortunately, I've just been like, I feel like I have like 1 or 2 weeks of not being sick and then I'm back to sick again. And so I like how the schedule is flexible, because there's certainly been a few shows that I've had to move. Um, so I do like that it's something that I feel is for me, because I feel like with work and then kids, especially, and not to say that older kids are easier, but I have a 4-year old and going to turn 7 in about a month. And oh, they are a handful. I love them, but I got to have my eyes on them constantly,
You're
especially
gonna
the
miss
6.
it though. You're gonna miss it, girl. You're gonna miss it. I promise. I promise. You're gonna look at
But
pictures and you're
there's
gonna be like, my babies, my
Oh, yes, yes, how
babies.
tiny they are, but the whole,
Yeah.
like, the 6-year-old right now is getting into everything,
I,
and, like, I need to put, like, an extra lock on my bedroom door, because she goes, yeah, if I don't have eyes on her, she's getting into something she should not be getting into. Um, I love her, though. I love her.
I get it. I get it.
Uh, so I'd say that's the biggest, benefit or advantage or reward, something for me, finally. But I've been thinking about it a lot, and there are definitely some downsides. I feel like, and this is kind of where, like, yeah, it's for me, but there's a level of guilt as well, because I feel like it's taking away time
Mhm.
that maybe I could be investing in the kids. And I know that, like, yes, we need to look after ourselves first and foremost. And then that, shows the kids and gives them a good example of, taking care of yourself, and mom needs her stuff too.
Mhm.
Um, uh, Sorry, this is my sick brain not working for me right
Oh,
now.
take your time. Take
What
your
was I
time,
saying?
girl. Take your time, girl. You were saying
Um,
about doing things for yourself.
So yeah, there's this level of guilt that this time I'm spending like looking over the clothes and making sure they're, or like steaming them or weighing and pricing, like, and oh my goodness, the jewelry, cleaning the jewelry and figuring out, like researching all this time it takes that I didn't realize would
Hmm.
be involved. I feel is time that's taken away from the kids. So I'm struggling with that a bit. Um, yeah, but I mean, overall, like I'm sticking with it. I do enjoy it, even though every show I need to get like myself pumped up for it because I like, you get like the nerves and yeah, it's just it's an adventure and I'm liking it. So it's
I'm loving that
good
for
for now.
you.
Yeah.
I'm loving, I know yeah, the social anxiety every time. I still get it
Yeah.
every time. I'm like, oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
Um, do you find jewelry shows are easier for that because often the view is turned? I don't know how I missed your jewelry show yesterday and I saw you had some really cute items listed and I was like, oh, I missed her show. I think it was yesterday. You had that
I think
cute
you would have liked,
the
sorry,
zipper
the jewelry
bolo.
show the day before was more
Yeah,
like vintage stuff and yeah.
this I loved the zipper bolo. Did it sell?
No, I still have that.
Oh, I
Yes,
might
it's
need
so
that.
cool.
I might need
Yeah.
that. I think I might need her. Um, but I find when you're doing a jewelry show, sometimes it's just easier to have everything reversed because maybe you're having a day where you don't feel like putting makeup on. Um,
It's
you
like
feel
every
like
day.
yeah, I'm not a big makeup girl anymore these days. I just don't care. I'll be honest with you. I don't care. I try to put some sunscreen and some lotion. My skin's been very dry lately. Um, I'm good with lipstick and some sunglasses, but we adapt and we got to be gentle with ourselves and kind with ourselves and because our kids are watching us and I'm a
Yeah.
big believer that shaming ourselves doesn't work, although it's really hard not to do as a mom. um in that movie Mermaids with Cher, she says, motherhood doesn't come with a guidebook, which I always think of. We don't get a book that tells us how to be a mom. There's no real right or wrong way. Um, we just can only do our best, and I think it's really important that we continue to take out time for ourselves and just try to be a positive force on our kids because even when we think they're not looking, they're looking. They're looking. And I'm noticing that more and more now, having a daughter that's entering adolescence. It's scary. It's scary, and I want to make sure that I'm there for her while giving her space. Um, but I miss the age of your kids. Morning, Lex. Morning, Lex. And also, Lexi,
Morning.
I thought I had modded you too, but I don't know what's going on here. My mods didn't save. Um, we can only do our best. But I remember, so the first time I ever really met Audrey was I had her on she made an appointment with me to do a wholesale show, and it must have been like a week since your separation or something like that. It was
Yeah.
really like you were like, oh, it was last week. I was like, whoa, girl. Whoa. I was actually really impressed with that. I was so impressed because I remember my separation and I was like, not at the level of you. Um, and I was so impressed with you. And you were so sweet with your daughters. You were making them popcorn and you were like, no, honey, you can't have that. It's not gluten free. And she was doing this all while looking at clothes and sourcing and talking to me about reselling. And it was our first real interaction. And it really, honestly, it really like did something here. It did. It did. I was like, it kind of brought me back to when I got separated. When my daughter was 9 months old when I got separated, and
Mm.
and
Oh,
we don't expect it. It's not something you plan. You don't plan to get separated from your partner. Um, and seeing you with your kids kind of brought me back to that fresh moment, and I was just like, wow, you're a super mom. You really are a
Oh,
super mom. Even if you were like masking or putting on a show, like, girl, you're a strong. I know they're so cute, right, Elizabeth? Like, one of her daughters was like, "Mommy, can I have this?" And she was like, "No, it's not gluten free." And she was like, "Okay, well, can you make me popcorn?" And she's like, "Well, I'm kind of busy right now." And she's like, "Okay, well, I can put it in the microwave." And she's like, "No, okay, I'll make you popcorn." And she was like doing all this while talking to me, and I was just like, "Wow." Like, your daughter, and they were so cute. And they were like, "Hi, this is my mommy." They were so cute.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
they really
are.
are
They are.
adorable. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. And you just snuck in there, Morbid Barbie. I love a little sneak in. I love a little sneak into the show. It is a mom superpower.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. But it stuck with me. It really did. It kind of brought me back to like a place. And I think a lot of single moms get that place. I think a lot of moms get that place, but I think a lot of single moms get that place that if you're a single mom, you know what I mean. I don't really know the word for it, but you brought me back there, and I was just like, she's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. It sucks,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah.
sucks. Like, let's be real. It sucks, but you're going to be okay. I promise. I promise.
Thank
You're welcome. Let's talk about whatnot. Let's talk about some shows you've been enjoying, some items you've been purchasing, some items you've been selling. Um, what are some shows you've been really enjoying lately?
Oh, um, oh man.
I know it's
um,
a hard question because you don't want to single anybody out, but
yeah.
it's okay.
So Deals on Style.
Yeah, we
They
love them.
love the energy.
Yeah,
Kyle and Tashawn.
yeah.
Um, I'm like, put that in a drink and give it to me because I really need that. Um, and then like all the sound effects as well. Pow pow. It's so great. um, and yeah, it's just fantastic how they engage with the buyers and how they just interact with each other, and they're so like their operation is so smooth. I mean, maybe they don't feel that way, but it looks that way. um, so that's a great one. I also they're reasonably new and they're like killing it, but Duckin' Deals, I think that's what it's called. Um, I
I've never
bought a
heard of them.
couple things. No, I really hope that's the correct name. Duck
They're Canadian?
something. They're Canadian, yeah.
Okay.
And I think they're in the prairies somewhere. Um, but they have so they do everything so everything's like brand new, but they'll start with like some $1 deals, and then everything starts at 10% of the MSRP. And you can get some really good deals on there. I got like an Estee Lauder mascara because I
Oh, wow.
love trying different mascaras for like $11 or something, which I'm good with. Um, and just a few other things that I've got from them that yeah, I'm excited to try and just yeah, and yeah, it's a husband, I believe maybe they're partners, but a man and a woman, and again like good chemistry. And he is so like the way that he speaks to her as well, just it feels like he has a lot of respect for her. So I really like that as well. Um, yeah, so that's been fun shows. I always love your shows.
Thank
Gonna throw that
you.
out there too. And I love the dress that I just got from you, which I haven't even tried on yet. Like I've been staring at it, but I need to find the right undergarments before I even try it on
Bikini,
because I want
bikini,
it to pop.
just a
Just put a
bikini.
bikini on? Okay.
Yeah. Or get
Yeah.
something, or get something really snazzy from Sassy. I feel like so
Mm.
Sass, she got a dress from me. It's vintage. It's crochet. Um and she needs something she needs something sassy to wear underneath it. She needs something sassy. It's very, yeah. I'm about the pasties, but I know it's not for everybody. Sassy makes, guys, if you don't know this, Sassy makes custom pasties. We're waiting for her to do her showgirl show. Um, we're waiting for her to do um her showgirl show. Um, but it's a beautiful vintage 70s dress. I forget which brand it is. That
Missoni, I
yeah,
think. Yeah.
you're right. It's beautiful. Those
Hmm.
comp for like $300 if you look. I have a
Nice.
bag from them from Rome, but they comp for like $300. But I like my guys. I like you guys to have nice things, and I like you guys to appreciate true vintage. Um, but that's a gorgeous dress, and I think with a nice undergarment, it would look. Yeah, I was just thinking that a saucy bodysuit. I'm thinking in my.
Ooh.
She's gonna wear it. You're planning on wearing it in Vegas,
Yeah.
right? So I was thinking of
Vegas, yes.
something sparkly, a little spark or corset over top. I think though more for Vegas, I think a little sparkle would be nice underneath
Mm.
with a nice some like blingy jewelry. I
Yeah.
can't wait for pictures. I just can't wait for pictures. And I can't wait for you to go to Vegas. Are you going to go see any good shows? What is the occasion?
Yeah, so it's my cousin's bachelorette party. And we're going over the July long weekend.
That was bad. Okay, here. It's Make American Make America Great Again, and it's Brittany, Paris, and Lindsay. Okay. Um you're
And
going
sorry,
for
I
your
just want to jump back to V's thrift edit. Deal Duck Canada is the
Deal Duck Canada. Can we write that
that
in?
new seller.
Deal
Yeah.
Duck Canada. Can we tag them? Can anybody tag them? Deal Duck
There
Canada.
we
Maybe
go.
we're gonna get them on the
So
show. So you're going to Vegas.
everyone
You're
pay
you're going for your cousin's
bachelorette party.
batch. Ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
that's gonna be fun.
Well, it's gonna be
Audrey,
fun, yeah. And we're staying at the Cosmo, and she wanted a room with a balcony, so she's paid extra. Her and I are sharing a room, um, and she already has. So we're doing like brunch and dinner, a later dinner every day, and that's all booked. We're doing Thunder Down Under one night. That's booked in the front row. I guess front row for that show is the best.
fun.
Um, and then we're gonna do like a pool party one of the days. I'm out there because they're all coming from Edmonton,
Hmm.
and I'm the only one coming. Well, one of them is interior, but I'm coming obviously Vancouver. Um, I'm going to be there about 4 hours before them. So I'm going to drop off my bag at the hotel and do some thrifting. So I
Yay.
need to like source some cool shops out there and figure that out. Yeah, it's going to be good. We're going to do like she really wants to do a party bus. We're going to look into that for maybe the Saturday night. But yeah, I'm going to not feel that great coming home.
Oh, you're gonna feel great coming home.
Yeah,
I
okay.
remember my first trip away from home from my child was actually also Vegas. I went for work. Um, and I had a great boss at the time. Um, I went for work and she got us tickets and she got us dinners and it was wonderful. I highly recommend. Lexi, are you there? Is Lexi still here? She might not be. It's okay. Fridays are very busy for Lex. But go if you get a chance. Go to the Wicked Spoon for breakfast. It's worth the lineup. I don't think they take
Okay.
reservations. Go to the Wicked Spoon. It's an amazing breakfast brunch buffet. It's incredible. I highly, highly recommend that. There's also go to Old Vegas.
Mm.
Please dress up. Dress up. Go to what's the name of the hotel? The Golden Nugget. Dress up. Go to the Golden Nugget. Okay, have a drink. If I have to tip you to have a drink on me, I will tip you to have a drink on me. But I just want you to blow on the dice and roll I think on the game of crap. Okay? Because
Okay.
you got to pretend that you are in, I think it was Diamonds Are Forever. That's the hotel that it was filmed in. And that you are dating Sean Connery. Okay? You got to do that.
Bond. James
Also,
Bond.
yeah, you got it. You're a Bond, you're better than you're a Bond villain actually, because I always say he was kind of a douche. He was a little bit of a douche. Um, Also, I think the Cosmopolitan is, I might be wrong. Let me know. I might be wrong. I think it's the only hotel in Vegas that has its own balcony.
Oh,
So,
okay.
like the only hotel that has balconies. I'm not sure, but because I think that for a while there were laws because of like people who are addicted to gambling. Um,
Oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
think that's what was going on, and I think that's the only hotel that has balconies. So that's fun. It's a beautiful hotel.
Mm.
What else? If you go to Old Vegas, go to if you go to Old Vegas, go to I think it's called Eat. It's a small little restaurant, but it's the chef is very personable. She's a famous chef. I think she's a celebrity chef or like borderline celebrity. She's very well known in Vegas. I forget her name. So sorry. Sorry, David, if you're watching. But I think it's called Eat. It's in Old Vegas. Go there. What else? Where else should you go to? If you want to go to a novelty, go to the Heart Attack Grill, which is like ridiculous, and do some
I heard
karaoke.
that oh, they have karaoke?
Yeah. And the Neon Sign
Ooh.
Graveyard, I tried to get tickets to that and it was sold out. Like it was impossible. So if you can get tickets to that, go to that. Yeah, the Heart Attack Grill, that's hilarious. We did that. They put you in gowns and they give
So
you alcohol
I
through
think I heard
IVs.
oh.
Well, it's not
I think
actually
I
through IVs. It's just they
yeah.
give you like, and you can drink from it.
Okay.
Is it closed?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think I heard on the news that they closed down.
oh
Yeah.
no. Well, I really liked Eat. I really liked the Heart Attack Grill. I mean, the food wasn't great at the Heart Attack Grill, but it was hilarious. Do
Mhm.
the underground shopping. The underground shopping. There's some spots in I think in Old Vegas that have like really good thrifting, or like in the middle of nowhere Vegas that have some good
Mhm.
thrifting. Um, because everything is so close together, even on the like strip. I find that like Ubers and taxis aren't that expensive, so it's kind of worth it. Although
Mhm.
we walked a lot. Um, American Hershey's. American Hershey's is different than Canadian Hershey's, so
Is it?
it tastes better in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
Um, and when I finally finalize my divorce, I plan on having a divorce party in Vegas. So you're going to come because I want you to
Nice. Yeah.
be a maid of dishonor at my divorce party. Okay? I think you'll be a perfect
Oh
maid of
my God, I
dishonor.
love that.
And I think you're going to have the best time. Um, what's an item that you purchased recently on Whatnot that you just loved? Like something that you recently bought that you thought was the best thing that you've ever bought on Whatnot?
Oh man. This is making me like, what have I bought?
Something that even if it's silly or like just something that you, and it's for you, it's not for resale, something that you bought for you.
Oh man. Oi.
I know.
Well, see, I've bought a few things for myself, like the dress from you, and then I bought and I'm so bad with
No, not the
remembering
kids,
names.
for
It's
her, for her. For her.
Yeah, no, for me, yeah.
Yeah. Or
Well,
maybe you
I
bought
buy I
costumes from
buy way too
Sassy.
many things for the kids.
Wink,
Yeah,
wink.
the costumes from Sassy. Oh, I have bought, like, oh, okay, wait. Can I talk about this costume I got the kids from Sassy?
Absolutely. But after, I want you to
It's
talk
this,
about something you bought for yourself.
okay, but it's hilarious. It's like this witch head thing, and it's this big costume, and they just, like, they walk around in it and, like, cackling and stuff. They love it. It's hilarious.
I
I
love
bought a
that.
few other, yeah, and then, the other day, my youngest refused to wear anything but this, like, little dance dress that I got from
So,
Sassy for
so
her,
sweet.
so to school, and thank goodness I
Sassy,
talked to the teachers there, and they changed her out of it pretty quickly, so it's not stained.
at the beginning of the show, I was telling Audrey how one of the things is so important, um, as a parent, gender aside, as a parent, is playing dress up with our kids. I think it's probably been the most important experience as for me as a mom is having that opportunity to make a safe space for dress up. And I automatically thought of you. I said, even today, even in present, we still have a tickle trunk with costumes. We still take the time to dress up. We still talk about dressing up. We still share, and buy costume jewelry. We still go all out and go crazy. And I mentioned you, Sassy. I just think it's so important. Dress up is so important, to give boys or girls or non-binary a place, to feel free to express themselves, to teach them to express themselves. Um, and it's funny that you mentioned the tutu because my mom has a picture of me. Mom, if you're watching, you'll know, of me in a tutu because I took dance as a little girl, but um, we had uniforms, and my cousin from Florida used to send me all like the hand me downs, so like the tap shoes, all the leotards, the tutus, and she had this amazing. I remember she sent me this amazing tutu. It was like yellow, and it was like very colorful, and it had sequins, and like I loved it. And I put it on, and I was like, no, if I am gonna do this dance recital, I am wearing this, and this is what I'm wearing, and I refused to change. So my mom has this picture of all the girls in their uniform and me wearing that tutu. And what I loved was the teacher at the time, who I think she still teaches, and she must be in her 80s, Miss Paula. Miss Paula, if you're watching, I remember. Um, she let me. She didn't fight with me. She wasn't like, no, you have to take it off. And all the other girls were accepting. And I think that really was an important moment for me. I must have been 4 or 5. It was an important moment for me because in dance, people are very strict, especially like the French dance teachers. They're like, no, like it's by the book. And I just remember having that teacher and she being like, okay, girl, you want to wear the tutu? Wear the tutu. Like, do it, girl. And I never forgot about that. So, and sassy, you that remind it, when I see your stuff and the way you teach, it just reminds me of her and my positive experience with dance. It wasn't all positive, but that was a positive experience in dance. So um, I just think as a mom, just dress up is so amazing, and I could see why you're so excited about costumes for your kids because it's so fun, it's so important, and it should be. I think dressing up should be safe. But I want to know something you bought for yourself.
Oh, okay. So the things that I recently bought for myself, as I'm looking at something I bought for my mom. Sorry, other people. But I haven't tried them on yet. I don't know why. probably just because life is busy, like the dress that I just got from you.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna say, and I don't remember the seller's name. Um, I'm sure you all, if I describe her, she's always does shows in her basement, and there's a lot of profanity and a
Oh,
lot of, like, she
trendy
hates it when the
Karen.
tags are cut off.
Karen.
Yeah.
Karen Trendy
Yes.
Thrifter. Yeah.
Yes. Um, so I bought this again for Vegas. It's like this vest, and it just sparkles in the front, and I'm just it's gonna be that with like a black push-up bra. I don't know what
Loving it.
bottoms I'm wearing, but yeah.
How
So
about we
I'm
twin?
excited about that piece.
How about we twin?
We
Because
twin?
yes, because I bought us very sparkly t-shirt and I've decided I think you should wear a fabulous over sequenced vest or t-shirt. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
You're in Vegas, okay? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? I
Yeah,
think
as
you
long as
should
there's no picture.
I think you should get disco shorts. Little booty disco shorts. I think you should do it. I think so. Do it for yourself, girl. I think you should do it. The sparkly shirt, little booty disco shirt, the shorts. Nobody needs to know about it, but you're gals, and you do it for yourself. I promise you, you're gonna feel like, fuck yeah, I did it. Breathe the peach.
I mean, if there's any place to do it, I guess Vegas would be the place.
I think you should do it. I think you should go for it. I think there's lots of
And it will
sellers
be
right
the
now
one
that are
time that I
selling
like
those
bump
shorts
into a
too.
bunch of like,
No. And I'm
yeah,
sure if you bump into somebody, they're dressed just the same.
yeah,
Yes.
right.
Yeah, you'll never get more compliments than when you wear something that makes you feel fabulous, right?
Don't
It's
know
so
if
funny.
booty
Fish heads on
shorts would be
first
the
and
thing
booty
that'd make
shorts.
me feel fabulous, but
The grocery store is
the
Vegas,
grocery
right?
store is very,
What is something that you think would make you feel fabulous? That's actually a great question. What's something that you think would make you feel fabulous? And then we're going to find you that
um,
piece.
yeah, like going back to, I had said it earlier, like more classic pieces. I like kind of like a really nice leather pencil skirt or something. And then a tucked in blouse that's just like pretty and feminine, and then some understated jewelry and a really nice perfume. Um, that makes me feel fabulous. Of course, the hair and the makeup is done as well, but
What's your
yeah.
perfume?
Oh, I have tons. I don't have just one.
What's your
um,
what's your
but
favorite?
oh no, see, I don't remember the names. It's a black container. It's a black.
Is it opium?
um,
Opium?
no, no,
Is it a shoe?
no. It's not a shoe. It's like a square kind of shape.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm horrible with names. I'm sorry. But it's like I really like the kind of spicy, deeper scents. I do not like sweet scents at all. A little bit of floral is good.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah,
I'm loving it.
maybe a tiny bit on the like a strong, almost slightly masculine scent because
I love
yeah,
a little musk. I'm a musky girl too. I,
yeah.
I love a little musk. I love a little bergamot. I love a little jasmine. Something like that. Something like
Hmm.
that. Can we take a moment to just tell our lovely Audrey how much of a classy bitch she is? She's a fucking
What?
classy ass bitch, okay? Can we just take a moment to say that, to let her know?
Oh,
Because she is classy, okay? Like she doesn't see it. She thinks she's a schlump that just grabs whatever and throws it on. But look at that fabulous skin. That's that's just
it's the
skin of
lighting. I'm telling you.
no, it's you're sick like a dog, and yet your skin is fucking fabulous. Your skin is fucking
Well,
fabulous. So, because you're a classy bitch.
thank you. To everyone. Oh,
Um,
it's so hard for me to take compliments. That's something I'm working on.
you
But
should. You
thank
should. You're gonna one day. You're gonna be the most confident. seller on whatnot in Canada, and you're gonna remember this conversation, and you're gonna have bidding wars and like 120 people in your room, and
Ooh.
you'll be viral on Instagram, and your kids are gonna be like, that's, even though they're already saying that's my mommy, but yeah, I believe
Do
she's
we
even
sorry.
I believe she's even lovelier in person. I've met her like privately, but like I believe in person she's even lovelier, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
You are like, shut up. You know, you're fantastic.
Morbid
Let
Barbie.
the rest of our conversation will just be us like throwing compliments
Yeah.
back at each other. No, you are.
No, you're fabulous. Morbid Barbie's fabulous. Lexi's sassy's fabulous. Elizabeth's
You're,
fabulous.
we're all fabulous.
Kyle's fabulous. Ronnie's
Yeah.
fabulous. You're all fabulous. You have fabulous energy. Okay. I still really haven't heard an item that you want to get for yourself though. I hear that you like perfume and you like blouses but what is one item that you want to get for yourself?
You know what? Actually, let's go back to like what have I bought that I love off
Yeah.
of whatnot.
Yeah.
Because it is an item for me that thank you for the follow, Morbid Barbie. So this was early on in my purchasing days as well, and it was the first item that I got from Kyle and Sean. Um, uh, as I'm looking at it, and I can't, the words are not coming to me. It's a bag that I
Mhm.
got, vintage Celine. That's what it is.
Oh, you got
And
a Celine from them? You got the Celine?
yeah,
That was you?
yeah,
You
that
don't
was
know
me.
you don't know how much Tishawn loved that bag. Right, Kyle?
Yeah,
Kyle. Tishawn was like, I am never selling this bag. This is my Celine bag. It was in our interview. It was in our interview with with deals, and he brought it out and he was like, I am never selling this bag. Right, Kyle? He's like, I am never selling this bag. That's amazing that you got that bag. I hope you bring that with
yeah.
you to Vegas because it's a great Vegas bag.
Oh, yeah, but no, because
Why
I
not?
don't want it to like get sticky or anything. I
No,
don't
no,
know.
no, no, no. You're
Or
going to
like,
be in the bikini with the Celine. You're just going to be in the bikini. You're going to be in a bikini with the booty shorts, a sparkly bikini with the booty shorts and the Celine. That's what we're doing, right?
yeah.
That's what we're doing. Yes, absolutely. We're doing
Okay.
that, right? Who thinks
Okay.
that you should do that? And
I'm okay.
sunscreen.
So I've been to Vegas once before though, and it was a bit of a shit show. And I lost like a bunch of jewelry. So I'm just worried. Like I don't want to take anything that like is precious
You're not
like
going to
that.
lose that bag. Wear the
Right?
bag.
Better
Wear the
not.
bag. Wear the lipstick. Wear the shoes. Wear the top. Wear all the good stuff. Wear the
Yeah.
good stuff. You're worth it,
Okay.
right? Exactly. Nothing on but a bikini, sunscreen, and that bag. I think you're right. That's what I think.
Okay. Although I have had two kids, so how about a one piece?
You can do a one piece. There are some sexy fucking one pieces out there. Honestly, you know what I see you in, girl? If
Yeah.
you're in Vegas, try to find a vintage Poochie. Try to find a vintage Poochie bathing suit. I just see you in like something like that, like very 1960s with the big white sunglasses and your Celine bag, right?
Okay. And like the big like
And
the
the big
hat with the cover
and you're
me.
gonna
Yeah.
yeah, and you walk into a store in Vegas and you're just like big mistake, huge, like in Pretty Woman. Okay, that's what
Okay.
you're gonna do with your Celine bag, and you're
Okay.
like, and I have lots of shopping to do now, but you're just gonna be in a bikini, and you can do that in Vegas. Have you been to Vegas before?
Once before. Yeah.
Okay, so you can do that in Vegas, just in the bikini with the Celine bag, the big hat, and the big sunglasses. Or not the bikini, the one piece. We've decided on a one piece. The Celine bag, the big glasses, and the floppy hat, and you're just gonna be fabulous like you already are.
Okay.
Cheesy, yes. So be cheesy. I want to know your cheesiness. I love some cheese. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Yes,
Like
so
me being cheesy?
Lexi. I was looking for you before and I was like, is Lexi still here? And you must have stepped away. And I was like, you got to go to the Wicked Spoon. I told her that. I was like, you got to go to the Wicked Spoon. Yeah, you got to go to the Wicked Spoon. It's amazing. It's like going to a wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will put that in the group chat.
And I see people buried in their outfit. They were saved. Oh, that's my biggest fear.
That you don't do those things while you have the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. On your
Where
life or wear those things.
where
Yeah.
get the lipstick, guys, buy the lipstick, wear the outfit,
The Chanel
buy
lipstick.
the bag,
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
it. Wear the
Yeah.
red lip. Just do it. Do it.
We unfortunately do not know how long we have on this earth, so make the most of it.
Exactly. And the grocery store is Vegas. Just do it. The Celine bag, the one piece, the hat, and the big glasses. Um, let's take a few moments to do some promos. I have to save promos for the end, otherwise things go out of control. So, Audrey, I know that you have something coming up with Elizabeth and with
Danny.
Danny, the Three
Mhm.
Graces. You want to talk about that? Tell us about it.
Yeah. Well, let's hope I get the date correct. June 13th. Elizabeth, am I correct in that date?
June 13th.
Yay! June
Yay!
13th. Yeah, the Danny and I are gonna head over to Elizabeth's place and we're gonna do a joint show. We're gonna have some giveaways there, and we're hopefully, each bringing 100 items. So it's gonna be pretty cool. We'll each have our moments of showing our items, but it's gonna be one shipping, so a benefit to the buyer. Yeah, we're. I mean, I envision us having like a beverage, an adult beverage in hand.
If you're around Elizabeth and her husband, her
Yeah.
husband is a fabulous. He's in charge of marketing and operations, and he's fabulous at his job as bottle service. I hear. It seems that way. He's fabulous in bottle service as head of uh, marketing and operations, right, Elizabeth? And shipping. I think he's also in shipping. So uh, he knows how to. I've seen the cups of wines he
Holy cup of
pours.
coffee and wine.
Um,
Yeah.
so I'm sure you'll be set with that. I'm sure you'll be set with that. So guys, bookmark. It's going to be on Elizabeth's profile. So go right now. Take the time. Go and bookmark. He's VP of shipping and bottle service.
Nice.
Okay, promos. Um, we went quick, so if we missed your live, okay, Lexi's going to be live at 1:30 ish today. Y2K Vintage Pulls. After the show, we're going to raid um right into Audrey's
I
show.
need like a few minutes to
Yeah,
just.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Who else? You guys must be having shows coming up. Tell us prime promo. Come on, let's do it. Night at the Opera this Sunday. This Sunday. That's going to be so fun. I'm so excited. I know I'm going to be really tired because I've never done a show that late. It's going to be 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock for me. We have an amazing amount of sellers. It's going to be a cross border rate train. Um, I want to do some repair with my American friend sellers. I think that will be great for the Canadian market. I think we need to do some repair. It's not their fault, and if you know, I'm not going to go into more political detail. It's not their fault. So let's do some repair. We're going to have a fabulous time. Um, repair. When I mean that a lot of Americans haven't been buying from us, and we haven't been buying from Americans because there's this a little bit of grievancing going on. I don't know if that's the right word. Um, and yeah, we don't. Yeah, the
Oh,
tariffs
keto.
exactly.
I'm like, keto? No, I got it.
So we've got a fabulous bunch of sellers on both sides of the border. that really want to show a sense of unity here on the platform. It's going to be glam. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be sparkle. It's going to be some shine. It's going to be all of it. Um, I hope that this style of show of glam is something that we can do more regularly. I think there's a lot of great sellers that are really afraid of selling glam luxury. I'm even cool with high-low shows. I'm just getting tired. Forgive me, and if this is stepping on anybody's toes, I feel a lot of us feel this way, and let's talk about this. Let's talk about this in the chat. Let's talk about this while we have Audrey on. I think this is something we could really talk about. $2 shows. We don't need to do that to ourselves. I think once in a while a $2 show is great. I'm doing $2 shows in the next little while because I want to liquidate some stuff to bring some fab stuff in. But I think we need to start supporting our friends, supporting Canadians. And if you take the time, well, that's weird. If you take the time, I was speaking to Lexi, who said she keeps getting booted. If you take the time to look at some of the American shows, if you watch some American shows, particularly I find some of the vintage shows, they ain't doing no $2 starts. Even if they got 150 people in the room, they ain't doing no $2 starts. I think it's time we need to stop doing the race to the bottom and start supporting one another, because we're just hurting the Canadian market. Of course, by all means, you do you, boo. I'm going to be doing some $2 shows because I need to liquidate some things. But I think on an overall kind of picture, let's stop doing that. That's the problem, is that we all keep telling ourselves we can't seem to, but I think that we need to start watching American sellers and see how they do it and just take note, because we can do it. We can seem to. It's just that we need to stop. We need to stop, and we need to start supporting our friends and buying more than $2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do we feel about that, guys? I'm going to read the comments. How do we feel about that?
I like the idea of having like a spread of like some lower starts, and then some higher starts as well. I kind of go off of like, what did I get them for? Like,
Yeah.
Overall, it doesn't matter what the item is. If I got it for a good price, I want to pass that on to the buyer as well.
Yeah.
Even if I could, like, say, sell it for like $50 or something like that, I'm still I want to make a profit, but sell it for maybe 30 or something. I get the idea of low starts, especially like, even I am drawn to low starts. Like who doesn't like a deal?
Right.
That my ADHD thrives off of deals. That's my dopamine hit.
Mm-hmm.
But I also I see how it can hurt our market. I started with a ton of dresses that I had listed at $15, which gives me a small margin. And I thought, great prices, because you go into a store and I mean, they're ridiculous. I wasn't selling anything. I put them down to $10. Now I'm like almost not making anything, and now I'm selling them. And it's kind of like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think yeah. I'm not going to interrupt. It's I mean, I'm just going to say it's hard, but I think we need to start holding off, even if it's maybe like slower, especially now that it's summer slowdown, because right now we're all just racing to the bottom if we continue that, I think. It's challenging. It's challenging. But look, you know what? If you go into Value Village, you're not going to find anything for $2. Like, let's be honest. You know?
Like, I don't know. I don't get how sellers can do it, really, because you go into thrift stores and they're charging more than what I'm seeing people charge on Whatnot. They're charging more than what I'm charging, even. Like,
It's insane.
And I think it's only going to get worse as well I
Yeah.
mean, the Canadian economy is not doing that great. So
It's
our dollar has
insane.
gone down again.
It's insane. It's insane. Our dollar is not doing well. So I get also why people are a little bit more cautious about spending money right now. Like you look at gas
Yeah.
prices right now and it's just like, oof, oof, that's scary. But you're not helping yourself by doing $2 starts. I agree. Start at $4, anything, but not $2. You're worth more than that. You're all worth more than that. We're all worth more than that. Oh, thank you, girl.
Ooh.
Thank you. Thank you. That was a $4 start, by the way. But that's a fabulous dress, girl. That's a fabulous, fabulous dress. I'll add it to your bundle.
50
Um,
Oh, we don't have Goodwill in here. Ugh.
no,
But
thank
that
you, Morgan
no
Murphy.
Goodwill in BC.
Um, it's really fabulous. You're gonna love it. It's a perfect dress for summer. Um, no Goodwill. We have Goodwill, but it's not called Goodwill. It's called Renaissance here in Quebec, but it is owned by Goodwill. Feel like if your packaging room, yeah. I also like packaging costs money, right?
Mhm.
Packaging costs
Yeah.
money. So it's like, okay, you're running it for $2, but like your poly mailer or whatever. I mean, I try to use recyclable goods, but like your poly mailer or whatever is like already $1. So, you know,
Yeah. And I
yeah,
do see like some shows where they have 20, 30 plus people in their show and they're doing low starts, but those low starts are like people are bidding against each other and they're
yeah,
getting
yeah,
more than the $2. Um, I have never had that many people in my show.
yeah.
Um, I have a lot of shows where I'm the only person.
I've had that too, believe
um,
me.
yeah. So yeah, for me to start things at $2, like I'm likely, if anyone purchases it, I'm selling it for $2. There's
Yeah,
not going to be a big war. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Um, I agree with you. I agree with you. And I think we're hurting ourselves by doing that. We don't have to do that. There's this sort of like mentality. I find it very specific to Canadians where we feel like we have to do that. But when we look at our fellow Americans, and I'm not trying to promote Americans. I'm not trying to say like forget the Canadian market, go and buy America. I'm just saying if you watch their shows, and of course their dollar is a lot stronger, but if you watch their shows, they're not starting stuff at $2 unless they've got like 150 people in the room. And even then, they're probably not starting at $2. They're probably starting at $5 American. Um,
Yeah.
do we have any questions for? I like to have a little question period at the end before we let Audrey go. We're going to be reading right into her. Today's show is a community show. Again, I have items in the buy it now. If you want to add them to your bundle, you can go into the buy it now. If you want me to run anything in the buy it now so that you can use your rewards, let me know. Like I said, there's a pair of Shermans in there for $20 if anybody wants to grab them without bidding against anybody. They're there. Um,
Sorry, can I
people,
just go back to
yeah,
and this is the way my brain works. When you said America,
America.
the way you
I
said
said
it
it on
though,
purpose.
I
I did
was
it on
like,
purpose.
America, fuck yeah.
I did it on purpose. As I wear my
Yeah.
my Make America Great Again with Brittany
Yeah.
and Paris and Lindsay. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's you gotta. Okay, questions. Do we have any questions? Do we have any questions?
Yeah.
I
How
love
much is
ending
the shirt you're wearing? Yeah. Would buy
when
that
I'm
shirt.
when I'm ready to sell it. I'll let you know. It's still I kind of love it, but um, when I'm ready to sell it, are you exploring other categories? What are you wanting? Oh, that's a really Are you exploring other categories? What are you wanting to try?
For selling?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I do the clothes, the jewelry, and the handbags, and I have shoes as well, which haven't moved at all, even though they're so
Hmm.
cute. I mean, I look at like, oh, I'm so bad with like going onto auctions or like marketplace or garage sales or anything, like sourcing, and I see things that I see other sellers selling, and I'm like, oh my God, I could make money on or people might like this. Um, so I'm always tempted to try items outside of like the accessories and the clothing, but I do not have the space.
I get it.
I have to step back from that. I'm overflowing as it is. I try to keep everything in my bedroom because of these little fingers and
Mhm.
hands that the girls that like to touch everything. So my bedroom is a bit of a war zone, I guess. I need a bit more organization in there. So for now, clothing, bags, shoes, and jewelry.
Video
Yeah.
games is a really big market, Lexi. I sometimes I am not a
Yes.
gamer. My daughter is a gamer. My boyfriend is a game. Well, he's not a gamer, but he enjoys playing video games. My daughter is a gamer though. And I sort of watch. I don't know anything what's like in at all. Um, so sometimes I watch because she plays Nintendo, what's it called? Nintendo Switch. And sometimes I watch for Nintendo Switch games that are on sale to get for her. But whenever I find a game that I think she'll like, she's like, "Nah, mom, I'm not into that." I'm like, "Okay." So it's hard, but I think that's a really interesting market um, is video games.
Okay, sorry. Speaking of video games, going back to that, what
You're
was
an
it?
author?
Duck Deals Canada? Oh, I don't know. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
My sister is though, and I have a. If I can talk quickly about it,
Hmm.
so in my sister's last year of life, she accomplished a lot. Like her whole life, she was very driven and like opened her own business, designed the whole thing. But in her last year of life, she wrote a book. It's Who Am I with Cancer? And so yeah, she self-published, but became an author in her last year of life. And my oldest brother, who is an amazing artist, illustrated the book. So it's a family joint adventure, I guess. But I do have it in my buy it now, and all the proceeds go to her daughter and creating like that legacy and funds for her education and everything.
You're a beautiful
So
person. I'm so sorry for your loss. I know you hear that a lot, but you're a beautiful person. And um, your sister, we follow each other on Facebook and on social media, so I see a lot of your posts. And your sister was a warrior, and I see a lot of that warrior in you also. Um, and you're just beautiful and wonderful, and
yeah.
and you're just yeah. So I hope you guys get a chance to look at that. We're going to be reading into Audrey in about 5 minutes. Do we have any last minute questions before we let Audrey go? We're going to be reading into her in 5 minutes. I gotta go soon to go get my daughter. We have an appointment, so that's why I'm not doing a show today. Um, it's kind of been like that these past few Fashion Fridays. I apologize, but mom life. I'm not about the grind. I'm about being a mom first. Um,
Hmm.
it's been such a pleasure having you. What are your whatnot dreams? Let's talk about the universe. That's a great question. What's your whatnot dreams, girl?
Oh man. Just
Let's talk
to
to the universe and to the moon.
yeah,
The moon's coming.
we're looking up here, yeah. Just to continue to enjoy doing this. I hope I don't lose interest in it. Um, Unfortunately, that tends to happen with me. I pick up something and I run really strong with it, and then it kind of teeters down. But um, and just to continue to meet people in the Canadian community, I really want to do like a Canadian meetup somewhere. Celine Dion's house. Come on, let's make it
We got to
happen.
make it happen. We got to make it happen.
Yeah.
I should look at the dates. I know that
Yeah.
they were it was pretty full. But let me take a look. If not this year, let's plan it way in advance for next year to make sure that we get the dates that we want. I think that would be so fun. So fun. It's a
Yeah.
great house. It's a great house. I've spent a lot of time canoeing past it, screaming, "I love you, Celine," in my youth. So, um, Yeah, with a lot of people, we can make it work if you look into like splitting the cost, obviously. And we got to get David to be our private chef because he's a fabulous private chef. Yeah, we were
Mm,
serious. Yeah, absolutely. I was serious.
why not?
I used to
Yeah,
go by
let's
her
make that
house in a
happen.
canoe and scream, Celine, I love you, because you can canoe there. Um, yeah, we're serious. So I think the dates for this year were pretty packed, but let's plan it for next year. Maybe we can get Whatnot to help us. I think that would be really fun. I think that would be really, really, really fun. Oh, the house is beautiful. The house, I've never been inside, but like I said, I've canoed past it like a crazy stalker. Although I wasn't stalking, I was part of a canoe team in college. Um, and I used to scream, Celine, I love you. Um,
That totally feels like a high school thing to
yeah,
do.
it was, well, I mean, I was in
I would have
college,
done
but
that
yeah,
too.
but totally,
Okay.
totally, even
Yeah,
worse, right? Um,
totally. That's great.
Audrey,
The things
you're
I did
a
in college.
breath of fresh air. I love you.
Oh,
Um,
love
that
you.
would be really cool if we did that too. We can maybe do it in the house. Celine
Mm.
Dion, if you're in Montreal right now, um, Celine Dion, actually, the dress that she wore, the Dior dress that she wore to the Olympics, is going to be shown at the McCord Museum. I'm not sure if either in this, in the night of the opera or in the encore, I will be sh- showing a pair of Dior gloves that are Canadian. Canadian. They're made in France, but they were made for Holt Renfrew. They are from either original Dior period or beginning of Yves Saint Laurent. I If they don't sell, I will be having them looked at by the McCord. I'm gonna try to make I mean, I can't guarantee they'll look at it, but I've had positive experience with the McCord Museum in the past, bringing things to them and having them look at it. So I might do that. But Celine Dion, if you're in Montreal, the McCord Museum in Montreal um, is doing a exhibit of the Dior dress she wore to the Olympics. Um, which I think is being funded by or sponsored by Holt Renfrew. Holt Renfrew.
Cool.
Get some Celine's items when I do an auction partnership. You just had Dan Aykroyd. Um, Dan Aykroyd, I think, was from Hull, Quebec, right? Hull, Quebec, which is now Gatineau or Ottawa, I guess. Oh, he does. He does. I wish you lots. I know my sister-in-law is seeing major strides in it. Selected by Sophie. What did I miss? Oh, for Vyvanse. I mean, I can't give medical advice. I'm not a doctor, but I'm on Vyvanse 30 milligrams, and I find it very helpful. And I hope to go up to 40. I find it life changing and helpful. We're the same, morbid Barbie. I find it very helpful. I'm not a doctor. Speak to your doctor. I got diagnosed late, and like a lot of girls do. Um, That's another thing. Getting a girl's diagnosis is difficult. It's expensive. But if you can try to do it, it'll save a lot of heartbreak. But don't be too hard on yourselves.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
masking.
yeah, don't,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh boy. For a few days, and it was too speedy. Sometimes, again, I'm not a doctor, but from my own experience, I had the same experience with going from 20 to 30 at first. I really had to wait a good like month or two before I was able to go to 30. I did get to a period where I felt myself really plateau and I didn't find that 20 was doing anything. And I spoke to my doctor who we decided together we were going to raise it. And I'm probably going to go to 40, but again, that's something I have to discuss with my doctor.
So sorry, I'll just jump in with the Vyvanse
Yeah,
chat here. So I'm on it as well. I do
yeah,
30, but what I do is 20 first thing in the morning, and then 2 hours later I take a 10 because
yeah,
I find I crash around like 3 or 4, and
yeah,
I'm done. I can't do anything. So that
yeah,
just kind of gives me a boost until the end of the day. So you can try splitting it as well, but yeah, talk to your doctor.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I actually asked my doctor about that, and she didn't recommend that for me, but I do know a lot of people that do that. So maybe it's worth a discussion with her again. Again, talk to your doctor. Um, okay, we're gonna boot Audrey off because we love her and we're gonna read into her. I could talk honestly, Audrey. I could spend the whole day talking to you. If I
This
didn't
was
have to,
awesome. Yeah,
it was so
totally.
awesome having you. If I didn't have to rush to go get my my little, I probably would have spent the whole day chatting with you. Um, if you don't mind, if you could just put hi in the chat so I can boot you off. We're gonna read into you in about 5 minutes. How much time do you need?
Yeah, can we do 10? No. Okay, we'll do 5. We'll do
5?
5.
Okay, okay,
I'll run. Yeah, you
okay,
gotta go.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have to go. Otherwise, I would, I would do
I'm
10.
gonna set a timer.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I
it's
will
also my
wait.
fault. The two ADHD girls talking to each other. Okay, I love you. I love you. I'm gonna remove you from the
Okay.
show, from the
Bye. See
co-host,
y'all
and
soon.
we'll see you soon. I'm removing you as co-host, not
Yes.
removing from the show. Love you. See you soon.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
You find it freezing? What area are you in? I'm wearing a wool. I got this from Lexi actually. Lexi, do you remember this? Got this from Lexi. I'm wearing a pretty warm sweater. So it's not so bad. I find it kind of humid out. I kind of find it humid out. Okay, like north of North. Yeah, maybe it's because it's more north. I know that. So my daughter was up north. She came home last night. I know that it was much cooler. She was telling me it was too cold to go swimming. They were planning on going swimming. It was way too cold to go swimming, and they went canoeing. And she was like, not only was she getting eaten up by black flies, but like it was pretty cold. She's 12. She just turned 12. They went on a school retreat. Yeah, it's black fly season, and I kind of forgot about black fly season. And so when she came back and she was like, "Mommy," she's like, "the bug spray that you gave me saved me." And I was like, "Oh, why did they go during black fly season?" Yeah, they really do suck. They really, yeah, I know. She's a big girl. You have kids too, right? I think. I think you have kids too. Just cats. Just cats. Yeah. We have twin cats, you and I. I know. Those the what are they called? Shag flies? An auntie is very important. I'm also an auntie. I'm also an auntie. I love being an auntie. 13 and 12. I know it's starting. It's starting. It's been tough. It's been pretty tough. It's been pretty tough. It's starting. But she was away, and while she was away, she texted me that she loved me, and she missed me, which was really nice to hear. It's different. You know what happens is that you get to the stage and you're like, "Ugh, I miss that stage. I miss it. I'm like my babies. I miss it." Yeah, it's true. But I miss my baby. Like I miss, you know, you know. So how's the weather where everybody is? We're gonna stay on for 2 more minutes, then we're gonna raid Audrey. And if anybody can check to see if Audrey's on, that would be super helpful. Um, I'm actually gonna also end the I have one daughter, and I have a cat. I have a beautiful little kitten. I'm actually going to end the YouTube. So just everybody watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, follow, like all the good stuff. And also thanks for watching. Just going to end the YouTube. You guys stay with me.